Today I'm going to talk about Hidden Figures, directed by Theodore Melfi. The film is about three black women who fight against racism and sexism through their own abilities. The movie is set in the 1960s in the United States. At that time, black people were not allowed to go to the same school, eat in the same restaurant, or use the same toilet as white people. It was a time of the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union. America set up NASA to overtake the Soviet Union as the headquarters for its space program. And the three main characters of this film work at NASA make outstanding contribution to the American space industry. At first, the main character, Catherine, is a math genius who enters high school at the age of 10, and she is the first black woman to graduate from a graduate school.
Yes, it is.
They let women handle that sort of thing. That's not what I mean.
What do you mean?
I'm just surprised something so taxing.
Oh, Mr. Johnson, if I were you, I'd quit talking right now.
I mean no disrespect.
I will have you know, I was the first Negro female student at West Virginia University Graduate School. On any given day, I analyze the manometer levels for air displacement, friction, and velocity, and compute over 10,000 calculations by hand. So yes, they let women do some things at NASA, Mr. Johnson. And it's not because we wear skirts. It's because we wear glasses.
From this video, we can know that Catherine was so good at math that she was sent to the space crew to do orbital calculation, but she was still underrated by others because of her gender. And then there is a second character, Mary. Mary always dreamed of becoming an engineer, but the fact is that a woman can never become an engineer.
Reduce wind drag.
Mary, a person with engineer's mind should be an engineer. You can't be a computer the rest of your life.
Mr. Zelensky, I'm a Negro woman. I'm not going to entertain the impossible.
And I'm a Polish Jew whose parents died in a Nazi prison camp. Now I'm standing beneath a spaceship that's going to carry an astronaut to the stars. I think we can say we are living the impossible. Let me ask you, if you were a white male, would you wish to be an engineer?
I wouldn't have to. I'd already be one.
Mary is a black woman which has less chance than white woman, which also refers to racism. Therefore, the film reflects the prejudice against women at that time. People think that women are not able to touch these difficult jobs. But at the end of the movie, Mary sues. She goes to court. She convinces the judge who is discriminating. And finally, he was allowed to attend night school and became the first black person to attend that school, got her degree, and became the first African-American female aerospace engineer in the history of NASA. The last character is Dorothy. She leads a West computer crew of 20 intelligent black girls to do the computing work. Because she was black, she did the job of supervisor without the title or treatment of supervisor. She even had to injure the white female leaders.
Evidently, one day in 10 years. Haven't been out sick, haven't complained. My work's on time, it's done right, it's done well. It's not fair, that's a fact. What's not fair is having the responsibility of a supervisor, but not the title of behavior. Watching you two move on. Don't get me wrong. Any upward movement is movement for us all.
She was a wonderful person, but she was discriminated against because of her race and gender. In conclusion, the three black women had to surpass gender discrimination within the bureaucratic hurdles. The Hidden Figures does not tell the story of black people defending their rights through confrontation and resistance. The three women do not complain about the injustice of the world. Instead, they prove their abilities, win the respect of others, and gain the rights that belong to them. And next, here is my questions. The first question is what aspects of gender discrimination are reflected in the film? And the second question is a person's gender equal to his ability? So can you guys answer my questions?